Welcome to OpenECRY's Trader Training. My name is Toby Gennaro. Now what I'll be talking about today is a trading strategy example that we're teaching in the OpenECRY Advanced Strategy course. We call it the Trend Flow Strategy, and it can really help you get a better feel for how the strategy works with a real market example. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now I get this question a lot. Folks typically ask, what is the time frame of these charts? And again, a chart is a chart, so it really doesn't matter. The time frame will influence the duration of the trade, but it does not change the trade setup in any way. So these trade setups occur on all charts, regardless of the time frame, regardless of the market. And just to stress this point and get you used to looking at charts without time frames attached, I'll only refer to these charts as P and P1 on the upcoming two charts. So these could be a 2 and a 5 minute chart, or even a daily and a weekly chart. Whatever it is, we won't know. All we're concerned about is the setup. We also will not be referring to the trade symbol of what we're looking at. So again, these charts could be the Dow index, could be a gold, could be a stock, maybe an ETF. Again, it just doesn't matter. We're looking at these charts from purely a technical perspective, and we're looking for some very specific things in the charts. And that's because the strategies we're studying are technical in nature, and they apply to any time frame and any market. So this is your opportunity to review this trade and to decide for yourself based on everything that you know about the trend flow trade setup. What are you seeing in these charts? Now the instructions are written down for you in the top right box of your screen. So go ahead and pause the video right here for a minute or so and give yourself a chance to think and to look over these charts. So again, pause the video here before I go into the answers next. Okay, so let's walk through this one together and see how you did. How many ingredients can we find on either of these charts? There is a good downtrend on P and P1, both charts. Okay, we have successive lower highs, lower lows. We have pullbacks to price resistance levels, a series of small candles, some very predictable price action. The moving averages are fanning out nicely on both charts. Okay, they're evenly spaced out. They're in order with the exception of P1, the 200 period moving average. But as we've explained in some of the advanced courses, this is okay as long as we have the 10 period, the 20 period, and the 50 period in order. We can go ahead and take the trade setup. So based on these charts, I don't see really any support or resistance in the way of a potential target. The RSI is converging on P1, but it is slightly diverging on P. So this could possibly invalidate the momentum trade strategy that we're seeing set up right here with this flat level. The MACD is converging very nicely. Again, we have small candles right in that sell zone, right in amongst the 10 and 20 period moving average. Price also in and amongst that moving average zone. And then we have a bearish candle setting up in the sell zone on both P and P1. And then we also have that flat level with 2 or more touches here as well. So basically a combination momentum trend flow trade. So based on what the chart is telling us, if this is a momentum trade, then it may be invalidated by the diverging indicators right here. But we can still trade this as a trend flow trade since divergence is not going to be one of the primary criteria for that trade setup. Now this is the outcome of this trade. We have our entry just below the low of the bearish candle on P right here, and our stop just above the high of that candle right here. So if you can get good at your entries and your stops, then the profit targets will take care of themselves. Just make sure you stick to the 1-to-1 reward to risk principle as your first target. In other words, what I'm saying is whatever your risk is, that should be your first target. So we're risking $1 to make at least $1 or more. Now the entry and the stop going to be 95% of the trade, so make sure you manage your risk. Now, if you're interested in improving your trading and learning a trade strategy, check out the OpenECRY website under Education and look for other trading videos and webinars, or you can call customer service for more information and educational events. Thanks for watching OpenECRY's Trading Education.